and today I'm bringing you my first off-shoulder summer dress DIY. Isn't she pretty? Oh, she is so pretty. So guys, keep on watching if you want to find out how I made this dress, and if you haven't done so, please make sure to subscribe below and comment and turn on the notification bell to find out more of my DIYs. I'll see you at the end. Welcome guys. You are in the beginning part of the tutorial where I have not done the sewing yet. I have the fabric here. It's a leftover piece from a top that I did. I made a top out of this and I had this much fabric left over, and I do believe it should be enough to make the dress, what we'll see at the end. And I love this fabric because it's got this feathery pattern on it. I didn't know what to do with it for a long while until I saw this pin, and I immediately thought about this fabric, and I thought the summer dress would look fabulous using this fabric, and here we are. Alright guys, first thing we're gonna do is that we need to, I'm not going to use a measuring tape. I'm just going to take the elastic and I'm going to use the elastic. I'm going to cut the elastic according to my measurements. So the first one is over here on the arm. I want it to be comfortable, so I'm just marking here, there, and I'm going to cut the elastic. That's going to be the width of the elastic for my arm. Then I also need elastic for the upper chest region, and there we go. Might stretch it a little bit. There we go. And then I'm just going to cut the elastic. So now I have my elastic pieces. Now in terms of the fabric, I'm gonna cut the fabric for the top part according 2 times the length of the elastic piece that I cut for the chest. That's what I'm gonna do. So for all the pieces for the elastic, I'm gonna cut 2 times the length of the elastic so it gathers nicely. It's gonna be the dress length, and this is my bust measurement. So I'm gonna be cutting on the fold of the fabric, and it's gonna be 66 centimeters, and this is gonna be the chest area. So I take the 100, then divide it by 4, and that should give me 25, and this needs to be 1.5 times bigger than, so 37 plus 1.5 centimeters for the seam allowance, so 39. So this should be 39, and this should be about 1.7 times this measurement, so that should give me 1.8 times. So it's going to be 25 times 1.8. that should give me 45 plus 1.5, 46.5 centimeters, and then I'm going to connect this line like that. Now the bottom ruffle needs to be 2 times this measurement, 2 times that measurement. So okay, what I have here is just an arm piece, and I'm folding just where the curved part starts, and I'm measuring 14 centimeters. Okay, now to make the arm piece for the dress, there are 2 pieces. There's the upper piece of the arm, which is just gonna be having an elastic, and then there is the bottom part of the arm, which is gonna have that bell shape. Now to achieve the bell shape, what I do is I just cut the bottom shape and I spread it out so that it gives me a curved gives me a curved shape. And then what I do is I trace out the curved shape so that will give me the bell shape that I'm looking for in the arm. Okay, as you can see, I've got the two pieces of the dress, the front and the back. I've already cut it out, and what I'm doing now is just pinning the side front to the side back. And well, that's my mom there. She didn't realize that I was recording, and honestly the light was bad that day, and this is the only clear footage I have of myself pinning the dress together, so she had to be part of the video today. So what I did is I've done pinning both sides, and I'm just gonna sew them together. So the next part is just I am hemming the top of the dress where I'm making the casing for the elastic. So I pinned all around the dress. I'm sorry about that part of the video. I hadn't set the zoom in properly, so I've already stitched around the dress, and what I'm doing now is I'm just feeding the elastic through the casing that I have sewn, and then now I'm going to sew the elastic close and making sure to backstitch very well, and then I'm just putting the rest of the elastic back into the dress, and then I'm gonna seal that little hole that I left to feed into the elastic. And the next part is the arm pieces. So I'm pinning the bottom of the arm, that's the bell shape, on the sides. I'm pinning the side seams together, and also for the upper arm piece I'm pinning the sides together, and then I am going to go and sew those close together, press the seams, and also overlock the seams. Made it using the different pieces that were left over of the fabric just to make this long belt piece. So I just added pieces together until I had a long enough belt piece, and all I'm doing is that I'm folding it close, I'm pinning it so that I can sew it close, and then turn it inside out and press it. And see, I've already done one of the arms, so this is what we're looking to achieve. So what I'm going to do is I overlocked the top piece of the arm. I initially said I was going to use that white elastic, but the elastic it's too thick because I didn't have enough fabric for the arms. I had wanted the arms to be a bit longer than this, but unfortunately I didn't have enough fabric. Now I'm using the smaller elastic, the black one. So what I'm doing is I'm just marking the width of the elastic by putting it in the arm piece, and after that I'm gonna pull out the elastic. I'm not gonna sew with the elastic still in there. I'm just using it as a guide so that I have enough space for the elastic to fit through comfortably in the upper arm piece. As you can see, I'm trying to pull out the elastic, but I accidentally pinned the elastic at some part of this, and it was quite a struggle figuring out which pin has pinned the elastic to the arm piece. Started out as a great idea, but turned out to be a bad idea. So, and then I'm just gonna sew the casing for that, and so it looks like the other arm. Now I'm gonna be attaching the ruffle part of the dress, and it's very, very, very long. There's a lot of ruching that happened there. I didn't film. Okay guys, you made it to the very end of my DIY. Thank you for watching until the very end, and if you haven't done so, please make sure to turn on the subscription, hit the subscription button, turn on the notification, and comment below on my DIY summer dress. I'll see you next time, guys.